Jake.
Alex.
And hope everybody's doing great. Today we're reacting to the 21st season episode of South Park franchise prequel.
Okay.
This episode is pretty much, as the title says, a prequel to what was going to be the second South Park video game, South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Just to be clear, it's B-U-T-W-H-O-L-E.
Okay.
Because apparently the distributors didn't want them to use the actual word butthole.
Well.
This episode is also a follow-up to a whole series they did way back in the day called the Mysterion Coon and Friends trilogy, where the kids, Cartman, Stan, Kyle, and Kenny, all dressed up and fought crime as superheroes.
Okay.
And Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg play a big part in this episode. So I figured with everything going on with Twitter and Musk, might be a semi-ish tie-in.
Sure. Both billionaires behaving badly, maybe.
And you haven't seen South Park in a while.
No, it's been years, yeah.
And this episode is not new, but it's from the more recent season, so
okay.
Might be an interesting thing for you.
See how they updated, yep.
It's the Coon and Friends going up against Professor Chaos, aka the villainous alter ego of Butters.
Okay.
So without further talking, let's watch. Mysterion in the newspaper.
Yep.
Come on down South Park and meet some friends of mine.
Oh.
My name is Jimmy Bond. I am very fake. My parents knew I was different.
Your newborn son will never be able to walk, but he will be extremely good at comedy.
What a terrific audience. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese.
Huh?
And now I look for others like me to fight crime. Okay, thank you. Fast pass. I like it.
It's also a parody on superhero multi-universes.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kansas. You are about to make a shitload of money.
Seems weird that Cartman's the superhero leader.
Yeah.
It's time to lay out our plan of action. Phase 1 begins with the Coon Netflix series and goes through the Coon and Friends Unite movie. Phase 2, we do Coon versus Fast Pass, followed by an origin movie about Mosquito. Oh boy, I get my own origin movie?
That'll be the one that bombs.
Tupperware, our last superhero. How come we gotta start off with a Netflix series? Can't we just go right into movies? Netflix, they will literally buy anything people pitch them. We need to strike
Yeah, they will.
Later in Phase 3,
you guys, we have a big problem. Somebody's messing with our Facebook page, saying we burn the American flag and feed each other's mouths.
Spring lights out.
Someone is systematically targeting our Facebook followers and feeding them disinformation.
Butters, you're not looking at movies again, are you?
No, Dad, I'm not looking at movies.
Anyway, back to it.
Butters, are you using Facebook to fuck with our superhero franchise?
Nope.
We have a real shot at starting our franchise. You are a part of that. We have movies planned for the bad guy.
You mean like Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Suicide Squad sucked. You have a right to be on Facebook, and I have a right to be on Facebook. And sometimes that's gonna cause a little chaos.
Got a dark side.
Dude,
Does he have a blue check mark?
Thanks for coming, everyone. We all know there's a lot of mixing of truth and fiction that's been on Facebook lately. That's why we now have young kids dressing up in costumes, eating poop, and having sex with antelopes in our town. Maybe we need to get our kids off of Facebook. That'll never happen. You know what I say we do? Let's invite Mark Zuckerberg to
Circuit City.
That brings back memories.
what do you want? Unsure about the job? Oh, well, come on in. You're making a smart career choice, Adam. You'll find me
Russia.
very reasonable, and I'm working on getting full health and dental. I make money from Facebook for my fake content in order to pay Facebook to promote my fake stories.
Why try to be violent when you can do it online?
Just go writing horrible things.
I know you all have a lot of questions, so without further ado, Mark Zuckerberg.
It is a great honor to be here. Amongst all of you, I am the founder and chair
to disrupt our country and our community.
Now I see you're trying to use your style over mine.
How are we supposed to keep our kids?
Wilson Aubrey,
Yeah,
just wondering why you stopped following us on Instagram?
because you victimize innocent people and poop in little girls' mouths.
That's not true, Wilson. We're tuning friends, not Harvey Weinstein.
Facebook says it's true,
But it's not true.
but Facebook says it's true.
Okay, but it's not true! God damn it! Who cares what everyone else thinks? I joined this franchise because I believe that it can make a lot of money. No matter how hard
That
things
Kite
get.
Man?
Pass is
That's
right.
Kyle.
And all
He
this
called
is
himself
for
the
what's
human
important.
kite.
Just need
Okay.
to get the Netflix series. We are coon friends, and when things look their darkest, these heroes will stand together. And we'll...
Hey babe, what's up? What are you up to?
Nothing, just fucking wearing sweet costumes.
I thought we were meeting at the park. You didn't text or anything.
Oh.
This is Heidi. She was Cartman's girlfriend, if you can believe it, for like 2 seasons.
Because we
Interesting
are
arc.
friends.
Yeah.
And as long as we have each other.
I swear that was the worst public speaker I've ever seen. Guess nobody realized Mark Zuckerberg was such a penis. What the hell?
Oh.
It's Mark Zuckerberg.
What are you doing here?
I was invited here by people. What else is there?
Get out of our fridge!
This puny refrigerator could not block me. What makes you think you can?
Now you listen here.
You are no match for my style.
Butter's parents, Stephen and Linda, pieces of shit.
So, where are we headed?
Excuse me, this is our car.
You call this a car? It wasn't even remotely able to block me.
Netflix, you're greenlit. Who am I speaking with?
Yes, hello. We have an idea for a show that...
Okay, great. Would you like a pilot or just go straight to an order of 6 episodes?
Huh.
We'd like to go right
Didn't
into
even have to hear it.
with
Yeah.
an option at the end of 3.
Got a show about transsexual dragons here.
Yes, we're ready to start. It's a standalone series about a superhero called the Cube.
You mean the kids I just read about in the news who stabbed Jessica Alba?
Look, you didn't read that on the news. You read that on Facebook.
We've never done this before, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to pass on your show.
Listen to
Really?
me. There are falsehoods about us.
Thanks for calling. Netflix, you're greenlit. Who am I speaking with?
So they'll say yes to cuties in 365 days, but not coon and friends.
Not that. Yeah.
Hey, get out of my way!
I was invited here.
Buddies! Well, no, it's Coon and Friends.
We're here to put an end to you, Chaos. You can't do anything to me.
I think that's Mark Zuckerberg.
You want to get to Butters, right? You're gonna have to get through me.
This kid is deliberately lying about us on your platform. Why are you protecting him?
Simple. He paid me $17.23.
It's the Facebook safeguard program. Just $17 monthly gets you personal protection from Mark Zuckerberg.
Come on.
It looks more expensive than $8, but sounds like a better deal than just getting a check mark.
Yeah.
This guy's going around acting like everyone's stuff is his. Zuckerberg ate everything in our freezer and then helped himself to my wife's lubricant.
Oh.
Who invited him here? We did. You all brought Mark Zuckerberg into your lives, and now you want the police to shoot him. You don't understand. He's such a penis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his voice is dumped. We aren't going to shoot him. I'm sorry, that's just the
Just
way it is.
tell him he's black and they'll shoot him.
About this
It's what these
before
cops do on South Park.
When we all became superheroes, we took an oath. We would all make shitloads of money. Thanks to Mark Zuckerberg, right now, Zuckerberg is the key. He's the only person who can shut down Facebook.
That's Kenny, by the way.
Oh.
The gravelly voice.
He's gonna
Okay.
be in his own game.
One of the few times you can understand what he's saying.
Here he comes. Okay, Mr. People don't want you here, okay? This is a quiet little town. It's just... Don't do that, please.
Finally! No one thought to do that before.
I've never witnessed this story.
Get him, kids! Open his mouth!
No.
You tried to match my style and failed.
Wow! They were just children. This one simply protesting for Black lives. And this child trying to speak out for handicapped people. And my friend Kyle standing up for the back of cheese.
What are you talking about?
Ever heard of Facebook Live?
Huh.
We're just kids trying to have our voices heard. Cut down on our pride by Mark Zuckerberg.
That's not true.
Facebook says it.
No!
Something's wrong with Facebook.
Somebody shut it down.
What are you talking about?
We forced your little toady to shut down his own disorder device.
This isn't over.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh.
Leonard, you're the one who started all this?
Uh-oh.
You're gonna like what's coming up here.
Oh,
Not so funny.
he's wearing a shirt though.
Tell Mr. Putin what you told me.
I just said how I just used Facebook like Russia did.
Good job teaching our children that's all that matters. Just because of the way to cause chaos in a town or disrupt an entire country doesn't mean you go and do it. Are you innocent for just lighting the fuse? Answer me.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're not going
Takes on a lot darker context now.
Unless I hope you're both very satisfied because you're both great.
Oh.
I bet Ukraine wishes they had steamed scotch.
And Netflix has approved our TV show. The Super Craig movie now precedes the Coon versus Super Craig movie. I want a movie too. Do I get my own movie? Not everyone gets their own movie.
This franchise plan sucks.
It was better when we started the movies off with a Tupperware prequel.
Dude, you can't do a prequel first. Because then it's not a prequel. It's just first. And besides, Tupperware isn't our strongest character.
Fuck you. Oh, you want Civil War? Is that what you want? Yes.
Civil War.
Oh, fuck you. Get on my house. Go ahead. I bet you don't even get halfway through phase 1 of your franchise, DC Comics.
No. Oh.
I thought Civil War wasn't supposed to happen until phase 3. Shut up, Super Craig.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone,
Whoa.
keeping comedy alive since 1997.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first, I believe, South Park you've seen in a long time.
Yep. Probably since the late 90s, but
And both wearing semi-final
Oh,
patterns. Although I went with the full hat. And what did you think of the franchise prequel episode?
well, it definitely had a lot of kind of links to what's going on today with Twitter, like you said,
Especially the whole paying gets you special
Yeah.
privileges shit.
and free insulin. Yep.
And the bit with Putin at the end.
Yeah.
Like this
That,
is.
that either aged very well or didn't age well at all. Yeah.
I'm sure they could make some. They did do a whole episode devoted to Russia earlier this year, where they comment, President Putin is very nostalgic lately, and Mr. Mackey, the K guy,
Yeah.
says
I teach with him.
he thinks that the reason Putin's doing all this is because he wants to feel young again due to his dick not working anymore.
Oh, well, that could be a viable theory.
And what did you think of the superhero personas of the kids?
Well, definitely captured the Marvel essence right there, right? Lots of different unique, but not unique kind of superpowers. I like that spin on it.
I love how the handicapped kid who needs crutches is the one with the super
Yeah.
speed.
And then all the phases laid out.
Yeah, like that's something they're doing right now.
Yeah.
I believe Marvel, those movies.
There's 6, right? 6 phases.
I don't know exactly. I
Yeah.
think they're currently in 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think they're in 4 or 5, but there's 6 planned out.
It's hard to say. They just had Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, I think, come out.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with everything.
And DC, they got their own shit going on.
Yeah.
Like, I love the idea of shared universes, but when you see how many there are,
Yeah.
it
yeah.
becomes a little intimidating to
For sure,
start
especially
watching.
if you break in late. Yep.
I love how the Mysterion hero, the one with the gravelly voice, I repeat, that's Kenny,
Yeah.
who normally has the orange hood, and it's through this that we can understand him, what he's
Is
saying.
he supposed to be Riddler or something from Batman, or
Hard
a
to
question mark above his head?
Possibly.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time they did the Coon and Friends. They did a couple of episodes. It was like a trilogy of episodes.
Okay. Yeah.
Where they more or less explained how Kenny, who's been, remember the early years, they would kill him off all the time?
I was waiting for it, but
Well, they stopped doing that after a while.
okay.
They still occasionally do it.
Yeah.
And particularly the Mysterion episodes had them reveal that the reason he can come back after he dies and nobody remembers is his parents visited a cult many years ago, and a curse, I think, that came from that visit was every time he dies, his mother gives birth to him the next morning.
Okay.
And they're like, we never should have gone to that cult.
I especially liked how they definitely went after Netflix there in their content selection. I thought that was pretty telling as well.
Yeah, like they spotlight so much shit, then they cancel some stuff before it can even have the chance to live on.
Oh, hello, you're agreeing that?
And Mark Zuckerberg, the way they portrayed him, it could have gotten bad, but it was fun. And
I definitely think the unlikability there has a lot to do with Elon Musk as well.
totally. Although it is interesting because Elon Musk, he actually voiced himself once on an episode of South Park.
Okay.
So
I could see him doing one of everything, right?
I'm curious where Trey and Matt go forward from here, if they ever do
If they
with him.
still lampoon him, yeah.
And I like this episode a bit. Was there any jokes that stuck out to you as a favorite?
Probably just the Netflix was my favorite.
I think I like at the end, even though it's not one of the biggest gut laughs, but I just like it, knowing the history with his character, is when Cartman says, "Why, Mark Zuckerberg, did you have to attack the people fighting for Jews, blacks, and the handicapped?"
Yeah.
When, Cartman is the last person to be talking about standing up for the rights of the oppressed.
Or when his girlfriend showed up. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, and that relationship was kind of finished off near the end of this season.
Yeah.
In a very dark and nasty way.
Okay.
I won't say how, but that was season 21 from 2017. They just did season 25 this year.
Hard to believe that that's 25 years old as well.
Yeah, like, I know that's still old, but it's crazy to think I'm older than South Park. And about a year ago, Trey, Parker, Matt Stone signed a deal with Paramount Plus, Comedy Central, whoever. I mean, the show's on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
But Comedy Central is owned by Paramount.
Okay.
Paramount has that streaming service, Paramount Plus. They made a deal with Trey and Matt that they will do 2 one-hour South Park specials a year that will be exclusive to the streaming service.
Oh, okay.
And that, along with the guarantee of 7 more seasons of South Park, got Trey and Matt $900 million.
Wow.
And just a few years before that, HBO Max paid to have South Park's classic episodes on their streaming service for $500 million. So,
Wow. Yeah.
yeah, these guys are
Make
breaking
it bank,
in.
yeah. I could even see like this Coon Squad taking off, you know, and being its own 1 hour if they did more with that. But
Well, they kind of did with the
yeah, with
fractured
the
butthole,
trilogy, yeah.
with the fractured butthole video game.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which could be an adventure every time you play it. But yeah, these guys, they are kind of workaholics I can get behind. They're just churning stuff out, whether it's the show, the TV movies, or they also bought a restaurant recently.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well,
I don't know what to say other than I enjoy this. It's one of my favorites of the past 5 years.
they still have their edge.
They do, and they never run out of material from both sides.
As long as you turn on the TV, watch the news, you got plenty of material.
Glad you got to watch,
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
and maybe we can do this again soon sometime. We have over 300 episodes to choose from, and hope everybody's holiday season is not too suicide-inducing this year, and we will see you again reasonably soon, hopefully.
All right, enjoy.